Hello guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video, guys, we are here with one of these sorts of weapons that have come back, of course, with the brand new season. I have not really done any of them. I actually have not done one of them, and it's gonna be these weird ass leafy looking things that came from season of the Undying. The Subjunctive is what we're looking at today. Now there is a couple of the Subjunctive, the Adhortative, the Optative, and of course the Imperative, the Scout Rifle as well. So there is a couple of weapons that have come back, of course, from the season of Undying. And how you will get these, your first roll anyway, is of course to do the old coil seasonal activity. Completions of the coil, eventually you will be gifted with these sorts of weapons and everything, and honestly they can be absolute bangers. When these first came out, they actually kind of molded from the old school Soul Pariah and everything like that. But you'll see on the screen all the rolls Subjunctive can get, and it honestly has some bangers. It even has that juicy disruption break for PvP, so in a double primary build, especially with Trolls being checkmate this week, this can go in really ham as long as you break shields. But the real interesting one is, of course, going to be its origin trait, Nano Munitions. So being near allies slowly builds up a partial emergency ammo refill for the next time this weapon runs out of ammo. Emergency ammo amount increases with time spent near allies. This will proc regardless of kills or anything. You just have to be near teammates. So it's a pretty cool origin trait. And as I said, we're going to have some vault shot kind of going as well with some threat detector as well. I do have a couple of other roles too where you got like a vault shot subsistence. Kind of counterintuitive, to be honest. And then we also have the under pressure golden tricorn. We're going to showcase what this is like in both some PvP and PvE. So without further ado, let's go in with the Subjunctive SMG. Alrighty, so we are going to be on Cauldron with our little Subjunctive that go, and you'll see, because I'm with my little friend here, is that Chaos, whatever his name is. Because I'm with him though, of course, we will of course the nano munitions going, and we can constantly sit beside him if we want to keep it going as well. Now it also does depend if you really need to use them, whatnot. You're going to be in PvP reloading anyway, so as I said, PvP, it's probably not going to notice too much of a difference, but, oh, buddy, there we go. But this is a 900 RPM, so in this sort of map, it's going to go somewhat ham, not going to lie. This is just like a really good map for this. I will definitely say that when it comes down to the weapon, though, I'm so dead, buddy. Oh, he doesn't know heal nades. He's level 2. He's never seen the heal nades, boys. The hidden technique. Freaking bullshit. No, throw bullshit. But yeah, I will say that Subjunctive on this sort of map, it's going to be obviously really good because 900 RPMs, they do well in this map. And also, it's just like a really meta archetype and you're just zooming around the place. Now, I will definitely say that when it comes down to it, yo, buddy. I will definitely say, though, that when it comes down to using the weapon and whatnot, I will say that there is other 900s in the game that can do just as well. And probably rolls wise, you're going to be looking for that disruption break because obviously this isn't bad in of itself, as I said, with this roll. But disruption break is just so good for double primary setups. As I said, if you get the double primary setups going, you can absolutely nail people. Now I do have, of course, oh, the vault shot. Oh, I was trying to get ammo. I do have vault shot on though, so you can see some people are getting vaulted a lot. And vault shot's honestly not too bad in a 6v6. It can do really nice in certain builds too. And oh, buddy, thank you. If he didn't die, I would have been so pissed. But they can do well in certain builds and everything like that. If you get the right kind of build going, you will do absolute work with a vault shot. Like you can see, we'll get this vault shot going now. And you can see he's all stunned and everything. And if you have arc build on, you get an extra little buffs and whatnot. But obviously heavy is going to wreck my ass now. Oh, why did I spawn in front of heavy, boys? Why did I spawn in front of heavy? But I will still say that this is a really clean ass weapon. Lightweight frame, so you can actually go zooming. Here's the vault shot going though, and oh, I am so dead. Oh, buddy. I didn't even get the one. But yeah, Subjunctive is basically the Soul Pariah from back in the day, which is, of course, came back as Subjunctive, and now it's come back as Subjunctive again. I know, it can get confusing sometimes. It's come back like 3 times. But of course, I will say that this weapon, it actually is really nice, and it was when it was the Soul Pariah back in the day too. All these actually, Curse of Osiris weapons were pretty dope, like Jack Queen King or whatever it was called. They were all really good weapons. So, of course, when it comes back like this with like really updated rolls, it can definitely go in. I will definitely say though, of course, range is got to be my biggest enemy, but we got a double kill. And oh, are we actually okay? I was gonna say, are we amped? But I don't think I can be. If I'm on a solo subclass. But you can kind of see that the RPM, it's got to be nasty. And when you get any sort of damage increase on these sorts of weapons, they will absolutely wreck out. That's why I was saying that it would have been kind of nice to get like a kill clip roll. I think that would have just went in a little bit more ham. You would have been able to absolutely blast people. But you can see weapons of light on this. It can just absolutely click on people instead. It's just a really dope weapon. Oh, I get this guy though. And oh my god, he got shredded. Good god. But you can see as well, I actually have like a ton of bullets on this. And buddy, no, he's too far away. Thank you. I hit him for like 10 damage. I got a free kill. And it's so hard to stay. Oh my god. My good god. It's so hard to stay up freaking thinking of things to say whilst also spying on 900 RPM of people. But you know what, boys? We live for the freaking chaos in this channel, right? Oh, no, that tower's coming at me. No, don't freaking hit me. Oh, we're actually gonna get these guys. No, of course you're gonna do that to me. Of course. I took your teammate out of it as well. There goes my crest, too. Good luck getting my crest off me, huh? But yeah, I will definitely say that this weapon, it is a really good freaking SMG. It's when it comes to 900 RPMs, I do think that there is some other good ones that you can kind of go in with, but this definitely feels juicy. I do think that this is going to be one people should pick up, especially because it has that disruption break. That's a pretty rare perk you can find in SMGs now. It's actually surprising it's on a newer sort of SMG with like a decent origin trait and everything. So I'd definitely be saying to people to try to get their hands on that, because I do think, honestly, disruption can go in clutch, especially with checkmate control or checkmate freaking Trials of Osiris. It means that if you get them weak with this weapon, they'll basically be one-tappable by a hand cannon, which makes it, or a kinetic hand cannon, which makes it honestly really, really unique. Oh, please don't freaking rush me like that. But it does make it really, really unique that it can go in really well as well. So yeah, I would definitely be looking for that sort of role. But, and oh my god, of course. Oh, give me the freaking vault shot. No, I actually have weapons going. We can just run this way and blast this dude. Oh, there's two of them. Unending Tempest. All right, there's a couple of muchachos out here. We should be able to just flank them real quick. Yo, young man. Young man. Thank you. They should all be spawning over here as well. But yeah, I will say Subjunctive when it comes to PvP, I honestly do think it's a really dope-ass SMG. I think it's actually one of the better ones I've used in a while. As I said, 900 RPMs. There's definitely some stiff competition. And you have things like the Unending Tempest, which are 600 RPMs. Which can do really well. I would say 900 RPMs aren't exactly the meta anymore. It's mainly freaking aggressive frames and, of course, the kind of adaptive frames and whatnot. But I will definitely say that the 900 RPMs, they do have a place. You can go in. This guy's just chilling beside a door. I would have meant to freaking predict that. They do super well in these double metas or double primary sort of metas. So I will 100% say, I'd be looking at trying to get yourself a roll of this instead. It's craftable too. Oh my god. But this is going to be craftable too, so you can get that craftable disruption break on a freaking primary. I mean, hello, that is going to be freaking goated. Look at this guy. We're trying to run away from me. And ooh, look at that tracking. Oh no, buddy, I wasn't freaking prepared. Oh, got lasered though. As I said, 900 RPMs is legit just a pure spammy hell weapon, but my good god, is it satisfying when you're hitting those crits. I do have my super though. We're gonna pop a second top. We're gonna actually go this way because I don't want to get freaking sauced. We're running out of freaking door. No. No. Sit back. I bet he didn't expect it. Oh, I bet he did not expect it. No, there's two dudes out here. Get this guy. Where's the other guy gone? Oh, there he is. He's dead. The other thing I will say is that this map is 100% playing into this doing well. I mean, if I'm on like a kind of a longer range map. Oh, buddy. What? I didn't kill him? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, give me the heals. Oh, my God. I'm stuck. I'm stuck! Step bro, I'm stuck! How do I... Oh my god, I have to crouch out. Oh, well, at least Step bro didn't come. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, that could be a double entendre, to be honest. But yeah, this Subjunctive, I will say, it is really, really dope. I think that in the current meta, it's going to struggle maybe a little bit, but the fact that it has disruption in the double primary setup, I'm telling you, this will just be a really sort of double combo to kind of go in with, because... Oh my god. But in double primary setup, I'm telling you, it will do absolute work for you because disruption is just that good. Alrighty, time for the PvE side of things. Of course, with their Subjunctive. And honestly, this is probably where you're going to feel like it's a little bit better. I mean, it's going to be great with the vault shot, of course, PvE. It's also got going for it some really good stuff in terms of the nano munitions. Now, I will definitely say that nano munitions isn't bad for vault shot because it only procs after you run out of bullets, so you're gonna have to reload pretty much anyway, or you have no, it won't really give you a full mag or whatnot. Subsistence is the other role I have. Subsistence is gonna be counterintuitive, so it is up to you if you want to or not. Higher end of difficulties you can use subsistence because it means that if you get a kill, you're most likely gonna have to use like your full mag because these don't do too much damage PvE. Don't get me wrong, they're not the worst. Like you can see, they can absolutely shred, but they're definitely not exactly like your primary DPS or whatever. They can do work against small odds, but as soon as you meet a champion, you are not killing the freaking champion with this thing. So you might use subsistence to that sort of thing if you want to kind of like deal with odds like in higher end difficulties. But I just think overall that it's a really cool weapon. I honestly think 900 RPMs, they can be pretty nice when it comes to PvE because you just spawn them out. Obviously DPS wise, you want to use specialists and whatnot, but 900 RPMs are just such a fast rate of fire. So when it comes to ag clear, they're just some of the best you can kind of go in with. Now, there's a barrier, boys. I actually have nothing to deal with barriers, so it's all you, boys. All freaking yous, or else I do this. Oh, we just get him before he pops it. I will definitely say as well that this nano munitions is actually not bad. So you'll see I'm at a buy 6, so if I shoot a bunch more, you can see it go up to 10, and then it goes to 10 again. So you get basically 10 by each stack, which honestly, that's quite a lot. So the 6 stack, you get an extra 60 bullets in your mag, basically. That's pretty freaking nutty, I'm not gonna lie. So PvE, it 100% has that going for it as well, especially if you want to go for a good freaking, like, just DPS this guy. Now I'm not near my teammates. But for basically proccing it just for being beside your teammates, I mean, that's a pretty banger-ass Ardent Trait PvE. As I said, PvP, it might come in clutch if you're spraying at a guy, because 900 RPMs, they are bullet hoses, like you can see. You can go through, of course. Oh my god, if I died to this thing. But you can go through your bullets so freaking fast, so I'm not gonna lie, PvP, that can come in clutch as well. So when it comes to the nano munitions, I think that's actually a good Ardent Trait. It means that this can legit be just a, like, nearly infinite mags for the SMG, because realistically, if you're spraying 60 bullets and you're still not getting a kill, maybe you shouldn't use the SMG, because that means you're whiffing like hell. But you can definitely see PvE, that's where this thing absolutely shines against any sort of ad or whatnot, especially with the vault shot. You can't blast things so fast. You can see there's where the extra... Oh, hit the wrong thing. No, you stupid freaking acolyte protecting your freaking president. It just goes in a little bit more in terms of just damage and everything, and also just effectiveness. It's a PvE or PvP, it wasn't bad, like I actually did say out a bit. But of course, there is other things you can kind of contend with. But I do think PvE, this is legit. Has contending it for being one of the best SMGs to use. I mean, it's got pretty much everything going for it. It has like the vault shot, has permeability for other builds. It's got some good damage perks as well if you want to focus in toward that. I honestly think this is an absolute banger. I don't know why I haven't seen more about this weapon, but Disruption Break too. I mean, this has legit everything you'd ever need in it for both PvP and PvE. Alrighty, final boss time, of course, against Ulmat, the freaking light cleanser. But this is where I'm saying I can come in close. Look how much I can actually spam this thing. And that's all just because I was standing beside my teammates, and I actually procs pretty consistently in terms of it's pretty fast to give it to you. I mean, oh, I was gonna say, did I get suppressed? But you don't have to actually be with them that long. You can be with them for a couple of seconds or whatnot, and all of a sudden you're at like a 4 stack. So I just think overall that it's an absolute banger PvE. PvP as well, I can definitely go in. I just think that it's just one of these weapons that it has everything going for it. As I said, sometimes you need like the Nadir's focus to make it like viable, whatever, extra range or whatnot, but that nano munitions is actually a really goated freaking perk. I mean, just as I said, for being near my teammates for a couple of seconds, all of a sudden I can proc it. And the other thing I will say that's great about it is that even after a reload or anything, I don't lose it. So even if I want to, don't want to waste my nano munitions, I can just reload the weapon normally and I won't use the freaking munitions. So it's flying under the radar for me. It's maybe people are just being using this a load or looking up or gotten rolls, but I have not seen much people talking about this, especially PvP. I mean, obviously Immortals and everything take the cake, but for me, this is a hidden gem. This is an absolute freaking banger of a weapon. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely be recommending this to people. It can go in both PvP, PvE. Well, that is it for me, and of course the Subjunctive SMG itself, and I will say this thing's actually a bit of a banger. I'm not gonna lie. I was pleasantly surprised. I knew it was decent, but I didn't think it would actually be this good. It's got some banger rolls. Like, I don't even have the Disruption Break on PvP. It was still shredding. PvP, as I said, double primary setups would be nutty. This nano munitions is actually pretty damn good. Basically, each stack gives you 10 more bullets. So if you have a 6 stack or a 4 stack, even like a 3 stack, that's an extra 30 bullets in already a magazine. Well, it's basically 36, but with the extended, you can get up to 39, and then obviously the back of mag if you want to go a little bit further. So basically, I can get this up to nearly 60, 70 in the mag. So especially PvP, that's pretty nutty, because one of the biggest things about LMG or the SMGs that are lightweight frame, they run out of ammo really, really quickly. So if I just spend like a couple of seconds with my teammate, I get to keep it, which is honestly pretty nutty, as I said. And then PvE, of course, it has all the goated perks. It's got everything you kind of want. It has the subsistence if you want it, but with the emergency ammo, you don't really need it too much. And obviously these reload pretty quick, so you don't really need it that much either. And of course, it will still have the vault shot. It will have the golden tricorn. Permeability if you want to get those void builds going, or you have, of course, swashbuckler as well if you want the some melee builds going. But I think this thing's an absolute banger. I think it's a hidden gem. As I said, most people are probably already talking about this. Maybe I'm just out of the loop. I don't freaking know. But I haven't heard much about this on this thing. It's a banger. This is an absolute banger of an SMG. I would definitely be saying to get yourself some rolls. As I said, you got to do the call to get your first one. And then once you get your first, you can start trying to focus them and everything. I will say as well, this is going to be craftable too. So this gets even better. Like, this is like the kind of the base roll. You get freaking crafting, you get enhanced vault shot or enhanced freaking disruption break or enhanced freaking threat detector and all that sort of jazz. My good god, you're having a beast in your hands. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like, and we see more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.